Morning Thailand supported by Sea Thai Superwear. Wings Learning Circle. Customized English course for your business. And welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with, of course, Phi Golf and Kun Jim. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Of course, Kun Jim is our new addition, helping us out, and she will join us every Friday, starting next week, not this week. So, Kun Jim, you will join us tomorrow too. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I
one
forgot.
more day tomorrow.
So, what do we have today for our viewers?
So far you guys have known that we facing a lot of flooding
Yes.
right now in many areas.
Yes.
Okay, and Ayutthaya is one of them that always happen to them. Right?
True.
And you know that after the flooding, thing that coming after that is what about protesting, blaming
Right.
each other, fighting between locals to local.
Of course.
Local to the officer. You know,
For
that's
the
what
authorities
happens.
and such,
Yeah, all the time, right? But today, I have one community that I want to introduce to you guys.
Okay.
I call them the rural community model for living with flood,
Oh.
and it's in Ayutthaya.
Haven't heard of it before.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, this place is in Tambon Hua Vieng.
Okay, so Huawiang sub-district.
Yes, Sena district in Ayutthaya.
Province.
Okay.
Okay.
And this area has a history of flooding
All the time.
all
Every
the
year?
time, all the time. Especially in during the storm season. It's been during this time. Okay, they're facing a lot of problem, communication, transportation. Okay, but the difference between this community and other community is the local in Hua Vieng,
Yeah.
they found the solution to live with the flood.
Oh.
Okay, peacefully.
Like what? Moving belongings to live on the second floor?
No, actually, they had the meeting between the locals, okay, to agree that they will build the flood barrier. Okay, it means one of the people who live inside the barrier
Right.
will be in the dry area.
Yeah.
Oh, so they pretty
Okay.
much make sacrifice, you mean?
Yes, and the outside, the people who live outside of the barrier will get the water.
Yeah.
Oh. And they
Okay.
are okay with that?
And they're okay with that because the local, they said that if they let all the water go everywhere, if they not agree to do this way, then everybody in the community will not be able to, like, kids cannot go to school, people cannot go to work. That's the problem. But since they come up with a solution like this, it show that kids still can go to school, people can go to work. If you want to go to the market, they have the street. They have the street to take.
Okay.
You know, then this is a good solution. A good model of living with flood.
Okay. Are they organized these themselves, or did the authority actually go in and help them out to form this?
Basically, they talk to each other. And the government officer or like the Hua Vieng mayor just go into that just to assist them, like such as like build a barrier for them, you know, for the heavy tools to
Right.
get into the community to make such a construction.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that's all about sacrifices and cooperation
Correct.
between
Yeah.
locals.
I wonder if other community have already looked into this, and perhaps any authorities go in and, try to implicate it.
I'm not sure about that, but this place I saw them in the magazine.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
not new at all.
Okay.
You know, because I heard of them like for a big while.
Okay.
And the thing is, I want to mention is the people who live inside
The
the barrier who get in
Okay.
the dry area, they also
Provide help.
provide help
To the others.
to the other to their neighbors.
That's good.
Yeah, such as like
That's one of the things with,
Yeah.
during flooding, we
Correct.
all comes together.
together. And they provide such like a parking spot,
Oh, nice.
food,
Commuting, helping out.
clean water.
Okay, toilet.
Of course, correct.
You gotta have a shower.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Wow. Then it make from this story, it's the real life story and it's nice story, and it make me feel like actually people can come up with a solution.
Yeah, we can adapt. That's
Yeah.
one other thing. But whether or not, but you have to sacrifice yourself. That's one
Correct.
of the that's one of the biggest ones.
If you look for the benefit that it will be useful for the most people,
Right.
then
For the greater good.
correct.
My goodness.
It's not far from
Okay.
whatever you think that is impossible.
So they are probably facing flood situation.
Right now,
I would say.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
so
But that
they do-
sounds far from reality for a Bangkok people.
That's true. I mean, which
Yeah.
district gonna volunteer themselves?
That's why I bought this story to you guys.
Oh,
to
so
see that
propose?
this is, yeah, maybe this is a model, this is a sample, the
For
cool
this
sample.
situation is coming in the near future.
Yeah, you
Because
never
we
know.
learned a lesson from 2 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of confrontation and accusations blaming each other, as you said, from the neighbors of the Watergate.
Well, I know that in my neighborhood, they do blame a lot of people because we're the one, next to the bunker. We're the one because I like we could see people. We actually inside the barrier, but look on the other side. We can see a lot of houses that actually get flooded, and it is is one of those feeling you cannot make a straight face. When you look over to the other side. And you see someone there and their house is like halfway gone, you just what do you do kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then eventually, we complain about flooded in our area too. So
Yeah.
obviously none of us seems to want to sacrifice yet, but I think that's a great model
Yeah.
to look for. All right, for a greater good indeed. Now, before we end this particular break, I have a little bit of an announcement. At this point, the Disaster Prevention and Mitigation has said that there will be an event taking place at the Bangkok Art, Culture and Cultural Center on October the 13th, on the October the 12th. This is when it's going to take place, but obviously the actual date is actually
So Saturday at the BACC, right?
starting at 10 o'clock. Now, this is for the ASEAN Day for Disaster Management and the International Day for Disaster Reduction. And this is for this particular year. And of course, it's going to be on Saturday, October the 12th from 10 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. And you can go and visit Bangkok Arts and Cultural Center. And first of all, there will be a lot of opening ceremonies. There will be a lot of high figures as well as speeches from important representatives that will come in terms of talking the role of people with disabilities and disaster risk reduction. And I believe that this model would actually tie it in very well in terms of trying to live with the disaster itself. Also, there will be a launching of a ASEAN Safe School. I'm not quite sure what that would be, but it will be very interesting to take a look. There will be a demonstration on how to rescue people with disabilities during disasters. So if you have anyone that would be interested, I would say join the event, take a look at it. To live with the disaster, what to do and celebrate. Obviously, we have to live with disaster. We cannot avoid it. It called disaster for a reason. It's a crisis. And, sometimes crises bring us together.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. So with that, thank you, Jasper, for our lovely top, all three. And of course, Thai Superwear Quality, the World Trust, and Wings Learning Circle, customized English course for your business.
And of course, if you want to voice your opinion or have any comments, send us an email to morningthailandshow@gmail.com. Click like at our Facebook page, facebook.com/morningthailand.
As of for today, I'm Golf.
ฝ้าย
จิม
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ